Pressy, come on. I'm going for a paddle. You're such a jerk dog. Okay, get in. Pressy, are you getting in the boat? Are you okay? Come on. Okay, can you get in the boat? You going in? Let's go for a paddle. Boat. Pressy, not that boat. This boat. Not up there. Your spot. Okay, you ready? Like, nice drop off right there. Okay, wait. Mom's getting in on her bar. Is it bugs, eh? Are they bothering you, honey? This paddle sucks. I don't like it. It's stupid. Okay. Okay, while you're doing that, leave it to your mom to do stuff on the fly. Just wait. Your mom's first. Don't laugh at the plastic still on the paddles. I don't have a knife. Well, yeah, I do, but it's up front. Wow, kayak paddle. Stealing a rat works just fine. We're on the very deep and beautiful Ivanhoe Lake. Oh man, the mosquitoes. This is so an Alice way to handle things. The paddles still have the plastic on them. That's alright. They're working. Although, I think that's why I'm getting sprinkled. Oh, it's so shallow in here. Get a little further away from shore. Oh, and then there's the drop. Yeah, I'm going to try and take the plastic off these paddles right now. Because this is retarded. Okay, where is my knife? You know what? I think that thing's in there. I feel like I have a knife right here. Of course I do. Probably dangerous to be doing this like this. Let's not lose that. Maybe some angry people. Okay, that was like the greatest thing. That maybe. Okay. Don't lose those. Okay, ready? Now let's try. Okay, so let's try this again. Who knew I had a knife right in the boat? I came out here with brand new kayak paddles to try for the first time. They weren't even unwrapped from the plastic. And I'm like, that's great, Alice. You really messed up. So, just a second. Warm welcome to Ivanhoe Lake near Foleyet, Ontario. Then I'll share some Alice wisdom. So, I live in Ivanhoe, Ontario. A little bit of history about me. I was born in Toronto, in Kensington Market, I say. My first home was at Queen and Brock, which is the heart of Toronto's West End. Literally the heart of it. Streetcars outside my window, otherwise known as Parkdale. Kind of a rough neighborhood, but I was little, so I don't know that. Anyways, when we were little, my dad was a railroader for Canadian National Railroad. And so we went from our place in Toronto on Queen and Brock to the middle of the wilderness. There's train tracks from Foleyet that run north and south. So north up through Dunrankin and places like that, Alsace. Little railroad sidings, more or less. They're not communities. You can't get to them by road. The only way in is by train. So that was before I started school. Then we ended up living in Karamat, Long Lac, Horn Plain, Terrace Bay. But anyway, before that, before we settled, I was a child going between the heart of Queen Street West to the middle of nowhere in prime bear slash blackfly country. And so I feel like I've struggled most of my life knowing which I liked more. The city life, you know, the downtown cores, and surprisingly, even in the heart of Toronto, in the downtown, it feels much like a small town because you get local coffee shops and see the same people every day. And or this, where I'm paddling right now, Ivanhoe, in the middle of the wilderness. I just drove here from Timmins, which is just under an hour drive, and really I didn't see a soul the whole time. And I stopped at Foleyet. Anyway, I moved back to Northern Ontario to Atikokan 2 years ago. And I haven't really missed Southern Ontario since I moved back at all. Just recently, around Easter, oh, there's some more kayakers out. Recently, around Easter, I got sent to Southern Ontario for work, kind of by Kingston area. And at first I was staying in Muskoka, and then I moved on to staying closer to Kingston. When I was paddling, the first kind of weekends, Easter was actually my first paddle day, Easter Sunday. And I did a video where I said I wasn't sure where I'd rather be, because in Southern Ontario, your paddle season starts a heck of a lot earlier, just because of the climate, obviously. So you can start paddling like a month earlier and end it a month later, kind of thing. Compared to Northern Ontario, where sometimes the ice isn't out till even May long weekend. But in exchange, look at this. There's not a soul around. I'm at a campground, so there's a little bit, but for the most part, you can find your own spot on the lake and be quiet and peaceful. You're in the heart of the wilderness. Anyway, when I'm in Toronto or Southern Ontario, I always miss the wilderness. When I'm in the wilderness, I don't miss Toronto at all. Don't miss it at all. So my heart spoke loud and clear. Just a boreal girl. You can tell I didn't paddle much while I was down south where I was staying. There wasn't anywhere really worth paddling, except for when I was in Muskoka for that bit. I'm just gonna go hug that shore over there. I don't have my sleeping bag or my tent on me, so I do have to be a bit careful in case I get taken by the wind. It happens. Oh, these kayak paddles work your muscles differently than your canoe paddles. I bet you there's a technique. Isn't this beautiful? Pressy, are you happy? Smile. You've had a rough couple weeks. Living in a bunkie for 6 weeks with no heat, no power, no running water, outhouse, outdoor shower, down the hill. Literally a shed with a bed. Ow. Sorry, I'm using my nail bar and my foot's not liking the way I have it. What's the matter, honey? This wilderness is a little different than Atacocans. So Quetico is 3 forest areas mixed together. Prairie forest region, boreal, and Great Lakes forest all meet. So Quetico is like by Atacocan. Is super unique. You can be on one site and next site you get kind of a little bit of a different feel. And this is just pure harsh boreal, just beautiful. Just boreal. Black flies biting my bum. I think Southern Ontario is going to see me much more. I think those days are over. Is that a bush plane? I love bush planes. I gotta talk about this little knife thing that I have attached to my canoe. Like, that thing's crazy awesome. Like, when I needed it, it was attached. And I can think of situations where you'll be glad you have a knife hanging around. A sharp object anyways. Just hanging out in your canoe. And a strappy thing. That is so cool. I don't even know where it came from. I'm guessing one of the Langford guys left it there by accident. Let's see who's out for a paddle. Okay, I just learned something about my kayak paddle. To make it be more efficient. That's cool. I think I'm still a fan of the paddle though. But that one sucks. I bought that at Home Hardware in Bancroft. No. Buckhorn. It's heavy. It's too long. Not my style. Somebody I know is going to get a new paddle. The wind's picking up. Let's go see where these people are from because I like to meet everyone. Very nosy. This lake is very shallow along the shoreline, and then it just drops. You can only guess how many feet deep it is. Hello. Where are you from? Oh, okay, I'm from Atikokan.
Where is that?
By Thunder Bay.
Oh, very far away from home?
A little bit.
A few days?
I'm just paddling like Dave Kermit today because I'm working out of Timmins for a bit. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Gorgeous day.
Yeah. My dad used to railroad here. He used to be a signalman for CN. So when I was little, I used to go up the tracks with him
Oh, so you
before I started school. Yeah.
so you spotted this place. Or is it your first time here? Or?
No, I've been here before, but kind of before my good memory, you know. Yeah. All the little towns along the railroad, like Alsace and Dunrankin. We lived in all of them.
Oh yeah, yeah. I used to deliver up behind Hearst,
Oh, is that right?
Accra and Siet,
Yeah.
and I used to hit all the little.
Did you bring us our groceries? Did you bring us our groceries from Foleyet?
No,
Just the
I used to
Just the fuel.
Just fuel? Oh, okay.
And like you say, you go through down a dirt road, and all of a sudden it just opens up to a nice little community. Like, really? You know, where did it come from? You know?
Yeah, I don't think back then they had roads into them.
This is going back about maybe in my younger days, maybe about 25 years ago.
Yeah, I'm 50.
You're very young.
What's that? Thank you.
Yeah, you're
But-
very young.
But yeah, so we're talking for me 45, 50 years ago.
Yeah. Some of those other I don't know if you call them switch points or whatever,
Yeah.
or bunkhouses, but yeah, they were quite remote and like you say, just in the middle of absolute nowhere.
Which is why I'm addicted to it. I don't know any different.
Yeah, the nowhere. You like the nice, the lovely nature.
I like driving down a road and not seeing people for hours. I love it.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, I was working down by Kingston for a bit,
Kingston, Ontario.
and I couldn't wait to come home. As soon as I hit the bush line, I'm like, thank God I'm home.
Yeah, you feel so good. Eh?
It's incredible how much weight comes off your shoulders. Your soul just feels more refreshed, you know?
So true.
Yeah. It's hard to explain, but
I
You know,
enjoyed
when
this.
when we come here, we feel the same. Just,
Yeah, and we're only in Timmins, you know, like
yeah.
I can't imagine how people down south feel. You know, it's just wow.
Yeah. Timmins is lovely. I'm enjoying it.
It's nice, but It's changed a lot in the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Much more, yeah.
Well, I think that's like Thunder Bay, like any of the towns, right? Really, any of the northern towns are suffering a little bit.
Yeah, it's suffering. Yeah,
It's unfortunate.
more dangerous. And
Yeah.
because until about 4 or 5 years ago, if we forget to close the garage doors or not lock, we'd be fine. But now, oh my God.
Oh, really, eh?
Yeah. Oh, you never know what's going to happen.
Are you familiar with Hillsport and Karamat? They're like way up there too, but
Okay.
yeah, I remember talking to a lady, she was from Hillsport, and we were talking about those little towns like Karamat and Hillsport back in the day when people would go to the dances and have so much fun, and nobody does that anymore. They used to be very community oriented and take care of each other, and now not as much. Yeah, I'm just helping out a bit, but just for the couple days. Yeah.
Passing through and spreading your knowledge.
What's that? Well,
Passing through and spreading your knowledge.
I love to talk to people and find out where they're from, and
It's nice.
I enjoy people.
That's great.
My girlfriend in Toronto, she lived in this apartment for, I don't know, forever, and she didn't know anybody on her floor. And she said, Alice, you've been here for an hour, you know everyone. But I think that's the Northern Ontario. We will talk to people, right?
And you get that, I don't know, that sixth sense when you start to talk to people and you know it's off limits, you know it, you got that gut.
Yeah.
So then you
Back off, yeah.
yeah, okay, we're staying away from them, but we try.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a flat on the highway coming in yesterday,
Oh no,
just by Valgagna, is that it? What did you say? Valgagna?
Algonia, yeah.
Yeah.
that's where she's from.
Oh, okay.
Originally, yeah.
And I was laughing because my mom would be in a panic, but I thought it was funny. And I'm like, somebody will pull over and help me out. And that's what happened. I was fine. As long as the bear doesn't show up first, we're good. You guys have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Great chat. Bye. What are you looking for? Oh, black flies found me again, close to the trees. There we go. What's going on, Prissy? I'm gonna go back around that other corner again. These rocks. So beautiful. Little birds. Getting some wind. And if you know Northern Ontario, a little wind turn into a crisis right quick. Well, I got my short paddle in today. Maybe a longer one tomorrow on a different lake. It'd be nice to do an early morning paddle. Those are my favorites. Okay, stay. Have a good day, everyone. Bye. Lose my paddle.